on a still more art-integrated progressive endeavor to further defend my profound assertions and discovery that functional illiteracy is at the root of our every social, political, cultural, economic, and religious dislocations and disorientations, I have composed a poetry and a rhyme which I would like to title Education. Education is the fundamental need of a nation. With high standard of adequate information, all adoration and exaltation will be given at high calibration in all dimensions of the nation's standardization. But there is a particular enemy called corruption, which can be marked as a coloration and animation, and all its vices can be washed away in form of erosion. Importation and exportation of objective and non-contradictory exposition is the greatest expression and explanation that our country is not based on exploitation, but some sort of moral civilization. To my dearest students, I urge you guys to work hard to get your promotion. Do not look for shortcuts in the level of your education, but instead be focused to get your destination, which is success in form of celebration. Thank you all, and I will be expecting a great anticipation. Consequent to my poetry, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, Article 26, Paragraph 1 declares that everyone has the right to education. Education shall be free, at least from the elementary to the fundamental stage. Elementary education shall be compulsory. Technical and professional education shall be made available, and higher education shall be equally accessible to all on the basis of merit. Paragraph 2 also declares that education shall be directed to the complete development of the human personality and to the strengthening for respect of human rights and fundamental freedom. It shall promote understanding, tolerance, and friendship among all nations, religions, and racial groups, and shall foster the activities of the United Nations for the maintenance of peace. Where human rights-based approach to overall eco-sustainable development and governance is set as a standard in our world of our illiterate society, in both corporate and governmental sectors, on local, national, international, and individual scale, transformation follows worldwide, nationwide, statewide, community-wide, society-wide, in form of cooperation, solidarity, equitable public justice system, fair and free market enterprise, eco-sustainability, social responsibility, shared prosperity, and as such, peace, tranquility, justice, and equilibrium will become more or less, though more than less, a sustainable, practical reality. The future of our families, churches, societies, world, nation will be determined by how well we as citizens would cooperate to solve our problems. Consequently and ultimately, nothing less than functional literacy on human rights education is required and exercised on a global scale. Imagine a society, community, state, country, and world in which the principles of moral values of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights Articles become a functional standard in both corporate and governmental sectors. This is the future that we was create together. For Margaret Mead asserted that never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change this world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. And we must all endeavor to be adequately educated, be proactive, outreach, and engage if we are to have a future. Come one, come all. Let us morally transform, reform, recreate, rebrand, renew, and restore our schools, communities, states, religion, our country, and our world through the power, bliss, coherence, total knowledge, understanding, and application of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which consists of 30 universal articles accepted by the universal intelligent conscience as a standard for moral socialization and conscious development, as an objective value clarification for all humankind unification into a global ethical consensus community. Human rights is the fourth R, the fundamental of everyone's essential education, along with reading, writing, and arithmetic. Once again, be adequately educated, be proactive, outreach, and engage, and still remain the proud and bold erudite student of Federal Government Girls College, Ibusa, Delta State, Nigeria, and the visionary founder and coordinator of Chimnemeh Youth Moral Transformative League, by name Chimnemeh Emmanuela. Remember, be adequately educated.